Divination has been used by psychics, mediums, wizards, witches, and oracles for centuries. If you would like to know more about divination, then stick with me as I share some of the divination spells from the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells on this episode of All Things Paranormal. Divination spells can be used to find an answer to a question that you have. One type of divination spell is the alphabet divination. First, write the letters of the alphabet, several times each, on individual squares of paper, or you could also use Scrabble blocks. Place the pieces inside a jar, shake them up, and spill the letters onto the floor or table. Look for words to provide answers to your question. Crossroads Divination. The Crossroads Divination is based on an old Persian tradition. Go to a crossroads or a place where people gather and just loiter. Hang around discreetly, listening to the words of passers-by, little one-liners or snippets of conversation. Try to apply them to your situation, considering whether the words are useful or not. Dactylomancy. Dactylomancy involves divination via a suspended ring. Traditionally, a wedding ring is used, although any ring would be equally suitable. Pluck a few strands of hair and suspend the ring from those hairs. The ring will answer questions from the person whose hair it has suspended from, or from anyone that person suggests. Gently begin to swing the ring. Ask a yes or no question. If the ring begins to move in a clockwise direction, the answer is yes. If the ring begins to move counterclockwise, then the answer is no. The ancient system of augury is the ancestor of modern birdwatching. Augurs used to foretell the future by observing birds and their flight. Ancient Romans had a codified, rigid system designed to decipher messages based on the movement of birds. First, formulate your question, then scatter birdseed or crumbs onto the ground. Step back and watch the birds partake and depart. If the birds fly off toward the right, your answer is affirmative. If the birds fly toward the left, your response is negative. If the birds scatter and fly all over the place, you lack the information needed to make a decision. If the birds reject the food, it doesn't mean that the oracle didn't work. It could mean that your question holds more significance and greater implications than you realize. Reconsider the question as well as all possible consequences. Bibliomancy. Basic bibliomancy is a way to answer your questions by using a book. First, formulate the question and close your eyes. Flip open a chosen book. Stick your finger on a word or passage. Read and interpret the answer, deriving whatever meaning you see fit. Coin divination. This is a simple one that most of us have probably used already. If you have a yes or no answer, then simply flip a coin. Heads means yes, tails means no. You could just dig any coin out of your pocket for this. Some people like to use a special coin and treat that coin with the same reverence that they would a pack of tarot cards. The snail spelling divination. If you can find a snail or slug, you can sprinkle ashes or flour on an area of the ground and release the snail or slug into the middle. Let the snail or slug travel as it pleases. As it moves, it will leave a trail behind. When it leaves the circle, look for words or shapes that look like words to resemble the answer that you're looking for. Next we have Cerumency, divination by melted wax. Basic cerumency consists of melting wax, possibly in a double boiler if needed, and then gently pour the wax into ice-cold water. The wax will harden upon impact with the water and solidify. Once it is solidified, remove the wax and interpret the shapes as needed. Try some of these divination spells and let me know what you think. These spells and many more can be found in the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.